And that first goal by Eddie Nketiah, anyone that's a young player around here that wants to be a striker, watch that goal from Eddie Nketiah. Unbelievable. I'm going to talk through it right here with my tactical analysis about the goal. So the ball gets whipped in, right, from Declan Rice. And Eddie Nketiah, first of all, his positioning is superb. He gets himself a little bit away from Austin Trusty, the defender, but he's also within touching distance. Now, this first touch is brilliant for two reasons. One, the first touch, puts the ball out of his feet, so he's able to strike it first time after the touch. Secondly, he puts the ball between the defender and himself. That is an unbelievable thing to do. Why is that so good? Because that means now the defender is forced to either back off him or commit to him and give away a foul, which would lead to a penalty. And the third thing is, where he placed the ball, he placed it in the middle of the goal to open up the angle for him. Because when he first took the touch, he was at the corner of the goal. So if he took his touch across his body, he would have been closing down the angle, made it a tight left-footed finish. But that touch with his right peg was brilliant because it allowed him to then be able to open up the whole goal, center of it, and just stroke it home. That first goal was a clinic in clinical finishing and beautiful striking efforts from Eddie Nketiah right there. I was absolutely delighted with how he took that first goal. And he deserves it as well. And to be real with you guys, look, those of you that have been around it before know I am not Nketiah's biggest fan. I'm not. I still think we need to sign a striker in January. But here's how it is. We haven't got a striker. There's still we haven't got a striker that can be signed right now. There's still 2 months until the January transfer window. We haven't got Jesus, is what I meant to say. We haven't got Gabriel Jesus for the foreseeable future. Arteta said he's out for around 3 weeks or so. So we've got Eddie Nketiah or Kai Havertz as our only two registered strikers at this football club. So we need Eddie Nketiah to start firing. He needs to start getting in the room and start scoring goals, man. Their defense needs to be in trouble. And if he scores like this, that's exactly what we need to see. Now, let's not make a mistake about it. It is Sheffield United. It is, as I said before, the easiest game you will get in the Premier League this season. But you're a striker. Anyone that's a striker knows this. It doesn't matter who you play. Goals are goals. And goals bring confidence. And confidence brings more goals. It's a double-edged sword in a positive manner. If Eddie Nketiah starts getting a hat-trick today, his first hat-trick for Arsenal Football Club, that will give him a world of confidence for his next game. Now, is he going to start in midweek in the Carabao Cup? I'm not too sure. But next week, we've got Newcastle United away. And Newcastle United away is one of the toughest games you can get in the Premier League. That is an absolute fortress to go to. So we need Eddie Nketiah firing in that football match. So it was really good today. And to be fair, all of Eddie Nketiah's goals were really good. I spoke about the first goal. Let's talk about the second goal. We scored 2 goals from set pieces today. And this one was superb as well. Ball gets whipped in, yeah? It's a knockdown. And who's first on the scene? Eddie Nketiah to strike into the top corner. Brilliant finish, man. Also, really good from Ben White to pin the goalkeeper and be able to, without giving away a foul, give the goalkeeper no chance of really getting a clean catch on the ball, which gave us a second chance to get the goal. But then we could talk about Eddie Nketiah's third goal, the hat-trick. I mean, we're talking about clinical finishing right there, man. Ball goes to him, right foot, doesn't even look at the strike. They talk about in basketball having the hot hand fallacy, right? That was the hot foot fallacy by Eddie Nketiah. He didn't even look at the goal. He just thought he had confidence coursing through his veins that he just struck it first time and sweet as a nut into the top corner. It was an unbelievable finish from Eddie Nketiah. And that was his hat-trick. And look, I'm so happy for the man, genuinely, because he would have seen it. He would have seen everyone on Twitter and X and Instagram and YouTube. When everyone saw that Gabriel Jesus is going to be out for a few weeks, everyone going, oh, back to Eddie Nketiah up front again. Oh, we're going to have to deal with Eddie Ball up front. He would have heard it because his goal for his celebration for his first goal was that he went like this for his first goal. He was almost like, yeah, can you hear me? That's what I can do in this team if you start me. That's what Eddie Nketiah was saying with that first goal. So look, I'm delighted for him. Look, make no mistake about it. I still do want Arsenal to sign a strike in January. I still have my eyes set on Ivan Toney from Brentford to be signed in January. But in the meantime and in between time, we have to deal with the strikers we've got. And Eddie Nketiah right now is our most clinical striker at the club, especially with Jesus out injured. So we have to deal with him up front.